Hello everybody, Quay LaFay here. I am playing probably only a couple more times on this profile. I'm getting more and more comfortable with um, driving with the steering wheel. Um, I'm just gonna see is there anything weighs more. Alright, 30,000 pound load. This load goes well, then I think I will. Then this will probably be the last episode, and I'll probably transfer to the other profiles. Excuse me, truck. Alright, well, gotta really learn the controls. It's been a little bit. If I do that, at least, okay. Alright, let us go. Well, let's go see. Do we need to. We have a little bit ways to go. We don't seem to need to sleep, though. Don't need that. Alright, so let's just go. I just put myself in gear. Oh, that's why. We're not playing BMG Drive. There we go. Yeah, I had a event that I went to for a weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it was this one is slightly different though, because with my age range, this is the last of those events I'll probably be able to go to. Definitely the last, as in this segment. I'm not gonna talk about it too much here though, but if I sound sadder, that's why. Because something I've done for about half of my life is coming to a close. And I think I learned something, is that I probably, within my time there, I do kind of wish that I did more. But that would have hurt me. Doing that other stuff probably would have negatively affected like school more, unfortunately. Probably missed out on some experiences. But I'm grateful for having the opportunity to have done what I've done. Here we go. We'll have to sleep during this drive to find the trailer. I have to drive a little bit for it to oh, it's right over there, okay. I have to go over here. At least though, with that weekend, I enjoyed every moment of it. I did have some homework to do, but other than the homework, I feel like I did make the best of the time I had this weekend. Some things could have improved, but things happened the way they did. Otherwise, I had a great weekend. Probably my favorite of what it was. Probably my favorite type of weekend I have had in the time I've been in the group. Alright, let's back up. This thing that's been a part of my life all these years, just coming to an end by the end of this year. That made me sad, but I'm happy I got to be part of what I was part of. Is this the best way to go? It is not. Oops. Stop. There we go. Yeah, that's my problem. That's my problem. I gotta get used to the brakes still. Let's use the mirrors. And let's back up. Okay, Alright, yeah, we'll just go out this way. There's probably somewhere else it could have gone, but it's okay. They probably wanted me to go out around there. Let's just go out this way then. At least this isn't a steering wheel issue. This is just a me issue. But I do get a steering wheel if you can when you play these games. It's so worth it. I'm sad I waited so long. Alright. And we go. Also get on the highway. Pop that up again. We have 4 hours before we have to sleep. Some viewpoints over there, but this is a short-lived profile. There's only gas there. I'm not gonna spend money on fuel. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Actually, this best location actually for this. Alright. Let's go back. As I learn, as long as like when I'm playing the steering wheel, I make sure to just keep it cool, pay attention to where I'm driving a bit more. Don't speed too much, brake earlier. Just like looking at all signs, like seeing how fast I need to go around corners and how slow you should go. And that's a 35. I'm gonna take it at 30. So we aren't actually quite going on the highway, we're going to go across here. But here it's like so much easier to drive below speed limit. And of course, it's just a game. My physical body isn't being moved around, so there's still not all the sense of speed, but you do feel more of a sense of caution. I think I read that sign back there earlier. It was 30 miles an hour. That's why. And then it saw sign 45. But I knew the corner was only a 30 mile an hour spot. After this, we will go back. I'm gonna just go back to playing the hardcore profile. But if you guys see the videos, let me know if you guys do want to have a 3.0 profile like return. I have lost 5,000 due to the accident at the beginning of that profile. I have lost, and of course, getting a slightly nicer truck. I lost 5,000 miles of progress and only just caught back up to basically the start. So I'm just kind of like not really, I'm just really not feeling the profile. I don't know my drink, I don't know what my drink is, probably downstairs or something. That's that. I could pause, I'm gonna pause the game really quick. I have to take the headset off, I'm so sad, I'll be back. I'm not editing anything. Stay. I may be heard. Let's just check OBS to make sure everything's still connected. It is. Game should still be good. Let's get back to it. Oh, come on. See, there we go. Oh no. There we go. And first camera. Let's get back to driving. So yeah, the Gatorade in question seemed to have disappeared. So I just found another one by going downstairs to go to the fridge. And then I accidentally talked to my dad about football. Because last fantasy year, I had in my fantasy team that I drafted, I had Jared Goff. Well, for one of my quarterbacks, the other one was Patrick Mahomes. And for the first half of fantasy football in my league, I had Mahomes as my quarterback and Jared Goff as my on my bench. And yeah, I lost the first like 6 games. They put Goff in, and I was looking. I mean, of course, different players and stuff. It was my first year fantasy football, but also just like looking at the points and projected points. Mahomes is always projected higher than he actually gets, in my experience, at least on fantasy football, unlike the Yahoo one. And Jared Goff, seems to be a very underestimated quarterback, in my opinion. And I mean, I don't watch much football, but I can tell. Just like he always gets so many more points than he's actually projected. It's insane. Like, unfortunately, I saw him too late this year, and I almost forgot about him, and I didn't get to draft him in time. And my brother has him, and so Jared Goff is the main quarterback for my brother, because I told my brother about how he is. So he's the quarterback and just scored more than double the points he was projected. He was projected like 20 points, so he got 43. And yeah. The game's gonna be loud for me. I did turn the volume, I did turn the volume of the game down in OBS, so hopefully you can hear me talk a little more. Yeah. I will say my speed varies a bit more now. With the steering wheel. But I really do like having steering wheel, just like more. I feel like I have more control. So yeah, at least as I exit one phase of my life, I do have a hobby that replaces it, partially. But this hobby that I am, and that is finishing for me, can't quite be exactly replicated. And it can, just not all the way. It's just a fact of life. It's a fact of age. know it looks like we're basically almost driving in a straight line, but I'm chillaxing right now. These corners, there was a speed sign, but glad we're going a bit slower. And then we do have a stop sign, and the speed limit's going down, and then we have a right turn. That's why you look ahead. Look at that. I haven't done braking like that better than in real life. And that braking wasn't the best. Alright, right. Just roll through the stop sign. You can just feel the torque in the steering wheel. Oh, when I go into the other profile, I have to set the steering wheel up all the way. Or just want to keep playing the game, but I do have to set up the profile with the realistic physics and with the hardcore profile with all the physics and all that. Alright. Camera 1. Continue our journey. At least for me, the truck that I have in the hardcore profile is even less powerful than this, so if I do get an accident, it shouldn't be too speed related. I can't hurt myself too much. The poor truck though. Also, as of now, you guys are finally seeing the... I could go faster. You guys are finally seeing the Peterbilt 350, which I'll have for a little bit. I shall spoil. But in the hardcore profile, you finally get to see me on the truck. I was not paying attention. Okay. I'm still switching to the profile in the next game. I could have gotten creamed by that guy. An eye tracker would be nice, but I don't want a camera looking at me. Also, we are heading to our pit stop here. Also, yeah, our rest area. Also, we have hit 1,000 miles on the truck and I didn't see it. Which is cool. Alright, do I get diesel? I don't think I'm gonna get diesel. But I am going to pull... I missed, yeah. I was debating whether I wanted to pull in by the gas station through the pumps to get here, but not only did I miss it, I also decided too late. Maybe I should drive more with this profile, just a little more. I probably could. In which case, I should actually back up again. I'll get diesel. I will have to get diesel out just to do one more run, which means backing up into the pumps. Shush yourself. Alright, without hitting the school bus, let's keep this going. I did not hit the school bus. Which button is the engine? Nope. That's the map. probably the camera. That pauses the game. Top button is the camera. Okay, so it's gotta be... It is that button, okay. Hey, at least I didn't wait till the very last button to get it right. Yeah, but yeah, I should really... I'm glad I'm making the choice to actually drive with this truck one more time, because I really don't want to mess up. Alright. That barely felt like a shift. I'm gonna do it more satisfying. There we go. And now we sleep. The backing up, I think, is easier with the steering wheel. Definitely. I am literally in the parking lot to sleep. I am literally in the parking lot. I see it right there. To sleep. The monsters. I was actively trying to sleep. That's crazy. That's slander. As I remember what camera does. Alright, well, yeah, that was slanderous. Cannot believe that they did that to me. They clocked me for no reason. I don't know how far we have to go, so I'm gonna just pull out first. Oh, look at that. I actually never rode on those buses. I don't know if they're too new or too old for me. Well, I didn't ride on a school bus to go to school since like before COVID. Alright, come on, show us how far we have to go. Oh, 3 hours, 149 miles. Why are my headsets on? Okay. Let's get rid of you, and let's do this, and we are back. So probably one more run. I'm probably gonna record it tonight too. Slander. See that? Slander. Complete disrespect of good old truckers. Alright, I should stop because it's not that funny. And I respect cops. And you should respect cops because they do a difficult job. They do a job I wouldn't want to do. Thank you. Alright, while with the microphone capturing, my apologies, but I am thirsty for my Gatorade. That's right, do you remember now the minus button? Yes, is the brake. It says 55 around the corner. I'm just gonna keep this on and go 50. So I probably want to do 5 miles an hour slower. Where it tells me stuff like that. I did not read the sign for this corner, but it's probably 55. Yeah, I should probably do one more. Oh, that was the loan payment. You probably want to do like one more trip in this profile with the steering wheel. Yep, 45. You want to slow that down. There we go. Yeah, I'm good at reading the signs. So. Don't want to go too fast in this area. These more windy roads. Oh, people are gonna pass me. Because I'm probably creating a line. For sure. Yep. Alright, come on, truck, come on. Speed limit's going down to 45. That's so sad because I'm going 30. Come on, light turn. The other lights turn yellow and red and green. Perfect. That was beautiful. Good job, guys. We're passing this other semi, this other Freightliner Cascadia. I do wish that we had the older generation of Cascadia in the game. Because technically there were some made after 2016. I may have gotten a little carried away there. Okay. So the speed limit's 45, and then that says 55 around the corner, and then this says 65, so we can go 55. We got to 50 a lot quicker than I thought we would. I forget which button's the cruise control. Nope, okay. Okay, we probably shouldn't use cruise control because we don't want to go too fast around these bends. Yep. Risk Cave, I'm seeing it earlier, I would have flipped over. That would have been sad for that crew. Discover this again. Actually, that's good content. This video is not long enough. Look at the hole in the wall. And the lizard on the hole in the wall. Alright, we're gonna stop by here actually. We'll watch this again. Just get the viewpoint while we're here. Okay, it's over there. It's just gonna get scared of that car and we're gonna drive around. The hole in the wall is also a rest area. Just rest though. We're not at the viewpoint yet, loser. Alright. Let's check this out. Come on, coast, coast, cool. Look at our beautiful truck. Hole in the wall. I've been saying hole in the wall this whole time. It's hole in the rock. Oh dear. Hole in the rock. Look at the hole in the rock, man. That's embarrassing. That's actually legitimately embarrassing. I shall be embarrassed by that. Hole in the rock. Hole in the rock. I've probably been saying hole in the wall longer than I think. I probably said that in other videos. It clearly says hole in the rock. Why am I taking it? Why do people take me play outside? Why am I allowed in the outside? I'm browsing Facebook and the no, I'll enjoy the view. Look at the hole in the rock, man. In the rock. Alright. Alright, let us continue our journey. Let's drive around without hitting these guys. Only one directional kid. Oh no! Why? Why would you do that? Why are you like this? Why is the AI like this? Criminals. Monsters, I tell ya. Alright, you know what I should do actually? Maybe, because it's almost 10 o'clock. I think, and I do have to actually still unpack. I think instead of playing the next game, what I'll do is I'll take care of myself for the night. Tomorrow I will, maybe not the mods actually. Actually, yeah, abort that. I'm a liar, don't listen to what I'm about to say. Let's say again the other mods in, like traffic and stuff. But I'd be dealing with that every time. I'm sounding lazy. But I would have to get the new mod every time. The California stop only works for like a couple weeks, then they got an update. I know there's an update that's about to come out. If it hasn't just come out. Alright, 30. Alrighty then. Look how fast I can turn the steering wheel. Wow. This is doing nothing to the direction. Well, I didn't hit. Oh, I did hit something. It sucks that button can't unpause. At least that button doesn't put me neutral. I guess that escape button puts me neutral. I love that the torque of the truck, even with its low power truck, does still steer the truck itself a little bit. You do still have to hold on to the wheel. Discovered a recruitment agency. Yay. Well, speed limit's 35, which is good because I was going 35. It's at 35. I do still have some progress to make. We really do just want to get back to the profile. What am I taking a photo of? Oh, I see. Dealing with the neutral shift is so much better with having the gear shift and stuff. Alright, let's make sure we get over the railway before a train comes and ruins our lives. No campsites the next 8 miles. I accidentally punched my microphone, my apologies. Entire time we haven't been able to get to the speed limit until now. It was okay because the vehicles in front of it, the semi in front of us is also struggling. Oh, is this our destination? Alright, we use the other brake. Yeah, I should take some more time with the steering wheel. Oh yeah, torque is much different on here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to practice more with this. I was on the brakes and I also used the engine brake. Oh yeah, don't want to go too fast here because the speed limit is fake now. The speed limit will not protect me, only I have to. Regular road would probably have been better for my truck, but I'm happy the dirt road was fun. Alright, stop, enter, regular parking. Where do you need it? Cool. Oh, look at that. This is going to be a nice, straight parking job. I should straighten out a little more. That. Emergency brake. And then unload. Cool. Line 43. Just in time. We did make our first. That was only our first payment on the loan. You need to borrow all this, but I'm not gonna. I mean, this profile is not gonna be living too much longer. Just another episode or two. How's our truck doing? Cool. Just some wear on the wheels. Alright, well. What's our next job gonna be here? In Moab, Utah. Okay, probably gonna want to take. It's a little. Yeah, I'm probably gonna want to take this one just because of all the. It's gonna be 50,000 pounds. We go from Moab, Utah to Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Okay, that'll be if I can do that without crashing. Then we could say that we are good with using the steering wheel. With that, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.